I always have to do that before I do a video. I'm sorry.
Nixon? Like, blah, blah, blah.
So I don't know how to start off videos. Cue the music. What's up, guys? My name is Steven and this is Candace. If you guys remember from the Independence Day Resurgence video, I'm sorry, Regurgence.
I'm still being held hostage.
The top bunk is very, very comfortable.
It's
I don't
full
know
of
what your
stuff.
problem
There's
is.
all your stuff is up there. I'm like cuddling with like a 3-foot Batman, which is okay.
And we are here to bring you our spoiler-filled thoughts on Suicide Squad. I already put my spoiler-free video, so if you guys want spoiler-free thoughts on that... What?
You keep gesturing at me like, this is my video.
Okay. Here's video link on her face. How about that? Steven put that in. So if you guys want spoiler-free stuff, my video is right here, or in the description, depending on how lazy I am. But this is full spoiler talk. This is full spoilers, so just letting you know this is your last opportunity. Let's go.
Spoiler alert, Snape killed Dumbledore.
What?
I know, Soylent Green is people!
Jar Jar Binks is Kylo Ren.
Oh god! That would be the worst thing that's ever
That'd be
happened
the
to
best thing
cinema.
that's ever
Actually, I
happened.
would love that.
Okay, anyway, Suicide Squad. So you being the guest at all, what did you honestly think of the movie?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, there's probably like 2 seconds of things I didn't like, and those are very, very personal for me, and that's it. Like, it wasn't anything in the movie that wasn't good, it was just personal reasons where I was like, no! And then I'm fine again.
Yeah. And I feel the same way about the movie. Like, really,
Yeah.
it brought, like, the feel of the comic book, that kind of, like, you know, adrenaline-filled, like, kind of gritty, yet
Bright
weirdly
color.
colorful kind
Yeah.
of movie to life.
Dark, but also really funny.
Yeah.
Like, you would literally be laughing, and then finally you're like, oh, this is sad.
Favorite character in the movie? Because there are a lot to talk about.
Man.
I have my few, because, like, I feel like there's, like, the main characters that you can love, and then, like, the supporting characters you can
Yeah,
love.
I mean,
so-
obviously, Deadshot and Harley Quinn are the best characters.
Definitely, yeah.
And I feel like they just deserve their own little section. But apart from those two, I mean,
Diablo for me.
Captain Boomerang.
If you guys don't know, Candace is like the biggest Flash fan I know, like, ever. And so I literally was just every time Captain Boomerang was on the screen, I was just staring at her, just going like,
So it's like,
do you like him?
everything. The fact that he had like Green Arrow boomerangs, like they exploded and they threw them and they were like knife. Like, there's a scene where he's sharpening his boomerangs. I was like, oh yes, yes. It was so good. Like, it was very good.
Also, Pinky the Unicorn.
Love that little.
Gotta love Pinky.
For a second there, when he got shot or stabbed, when he gets stabbed by one of these monsters in the other side, I thought that the unicorn was gonna be actually what blocked the shot, but it ended up being a water money.
I wanted it to be like when he gets stabbed, he's like, Pinky! Like, and he just gets like really mad and he just starts
But it ended up
slicing
being like
people.
a wad of cash, which was, I mean, appropriate for him.
Yeah.
Because he makes a comment about how he's like, I was out having tea with my nana. They're like, we caught you robbing diamonds. He's like, no.
Some red streak just came out of nowhere. By the way, Flash cameo in the movie. That happened.
I'm fine.
It's okay. It's alright. I'm here. Okay.
I'm fine. You like Diablo. You said your favorite character was Diablo.
Well, I think my favorite character in the movie, I mean, Will Smith is Deadshot because he had the most depth.
Well, yeah.
But of, like, the supporting characters, I definitely dug Diablo because, like, I don't know, there was something about the bar scene, which, by the way, the bar scene, that probably my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Oh, yeah, I mean, literally, like, you're cracking up, and then there's this super serious moment of, like, Deadshot is talking to Rick Flag, and he's like, no, we're not gonna die for you, like, I'm out. And so he goes to a bar, and they're all just standing, like, sitting there at the bar drinking.
And even Katana, who's, like, the honorable one in the situation, goes to the bar with them, like, you're screwed up.
They know what's going on, I'm out, like, you done.
Right.
And so they go to the bar, and everybody's kind of, like, chit-chatting, you know, like, oh, we're bad guys and stuff. And this whole time, Diablo has been relatively pacifist, except for one scene, like, they show in the trailers, where he's, like, you know, does the crazy fire thing, and, like, you know, Will Smith's like, we good?
Yeah, which, I mean, you had to put that in there because it's DC going,
That's-
hey guys, it's funny.
It was really funny.
We promise.
But, like, so you go from, you know, all of that to this bar scene, and it's like, Diablo's talking about how he personally murdered his wife and 2 young children, and it's like, okay, well, that's sad. And then, I mean, they reference it in the beginning, and you just assume that's what happened.
Well, I think it's funny that it's, like, in that beginning part, I really like the whole montage of all the characters, but, like, I like the fact that when you hear his story, you realize, oh my god, like he surrendered himself directly afterwards.
Yeah,
Like
it wasn't like he went on the
leaf.
run.
Yeah, like he made like a new leaf after that. Like I
Yeah.
really like that.
I like that he used his fire to talk. Like he's in this capsule at one point and he's like, bye. But it
Yeah.
says in fire, he's like, bye.
Definitely like the coolest like pyrokinetic I think we've
He
seen
makes this little
in
dancing
movies.
wife like on the flame. It's like a little hologram, and he's just like, girl.
And I think like I like that because like for example Pyro in X-Men 2.
Yeah.
The fire in that is just like that's my Pyro impression. Everyone
good.
say it.
I just
Say it.
anyway. I think of it's Captain America. It's like, oh, I got a bat. Huh?
Oh, see, I got fire. Woo! But like, I like Diablo because like he's very creative with his fire. I like the fact that it's like, you know, the bi thing, the crown on his head. It's
He
like
makes like a circle around, and it's not, and it's the thing. It's not that he just shoots fire from his hands. He is fire.
Right.
Like he creates it on his head. He creates it on his body. There's a scene where he's in a prison yard that before he gets taken to the maximum security bad guy prison, and he's standing in the yard and he just like hulks out and like a ring of fire goes around his entire body. Like he embodies. I mean, that's what they show. I mean, he is the Mayan fire god.
I didn't know anything about Diablo going into the movie the first time. Directly afterwards, I looked into him and like I'm ordering his graphic novel.
Isn't he great?
Like, he's a great character.
It is a really
and
like,
it sucks that he died. I mean, like,
I mean, he's not dead.
he's not dead.
I'm not gonna say he's not dead. Mm-mm.
Alright, I hope he's not because like
You
I really
cannot
love
kill
him.
a god.
Yeah, I'll agree with
And
that.
it's the same similar thing with the Enchantress. Like she is possessed more or less by this, you know, ancient goddess. Diablo's the same way. He's possessed. His soul is actually a reincarnation of the Mayan fire
I didn't
god.
know that.
There's several different theories of either he's a like reincarnation or it's like he's the possessed kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a combination.
I was about to say I think that overtakes him, but like he's still in control.
He's very much in control.
It's very much like a Ghost Rider kind of thing, and I like that.
Only not with Nick Cage.
Yeah.
He won't bring back your damn honey.
I think like all the supporting cast in the movie worked really well. Like even though Killer Croc doesn't do much, I really do like him in the movie. Like he like when he does talk,
It's perfect.
it's very great.
It's
Like, he's
all
like
that's needed.
BT, or it's like I like her. I'm like
Right? And
I like him. He's great.
I'm going with you, bro. I was like, did Killer Croc just bro you?
And, like, and then
that's
like
some street
I love the
cred.
fact that when he walks into like the thing to get the bomb, he's walking like a crocodile. He's just like
It's kind of creepy. Like he's spooky.
I like it though.
Also, he has a velvet jacket, which is so him.
Was he wearing like a croc skin jacket?
He was wearing like a leather jacket.
Okay, I was about to say because that's like crocodile skin. That's very morbid.
That's like this is my own
This
cat.
is my nephew.
Down in the bayou. Jambalaya. I'm
Jambalaya.
just saying Cajun words that I know.
Jambalaya.
Uncle Ben's rice.
Uncle Ben.
That sounded so good.
Uncle Ben.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Jared Leto's Joker. Not in the movie that much.
No, he has very.
But
what would you say? 4 scenes total.
Probably until I'd say 5 minutes of screen time.
I'd say 4 main scenes where it's him speaking, and then a couple like little flashback moments peppered.
Yeah, and flashback scenes. Great, because I love that, because I was wondering if we were going to get a Harley Quinn origin story, because originally I thought Harley Quinn was going to be the main character of the movie. I really do think Will Smith's Deadshot was.
Yeah,
it was definitely a tie between
He's
the
the
two.
leader of the group, so that
Right.
makes sense that he would be the main character.
Right, and I think the Harley Quinn flashback scenes were very good, because
They
I
were.
loved seeing Joker, and the fact that like they genuinely have a romance between the two of them.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wasn't
he loves
expecting
her.
that.
He absolutely loves her. I mean, there's a scene where she like throws herself more or less into this vat of what was that? Glue? Right.
So that's
They fall
where
into a
Joker
vat
originally
of-
became
of-
Joker.
Of chemicals, yeah. And so she like, Angel like trust falls back into it.
Yeah.
And sorry.
That's fine. That's my bubble.
So she falls into it and Joker starts to walk away, and I mean he had this moment where he's just like, damn it, I care about her. And he threw his jacket off, but his gun belts stayed on.
I like that.
He kept his guns on, which as we all know are super important to him.
Yeah.
So he jumped into a vat of things that are gonna destroy his guns to save Harley.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. He's not my favorite Joker.
No.
Because I haven't gotten to experience him that much.
But he's not bad.
Right, but he's definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, like, if you guys know me and you saw my trailer review for this movie, you know I hated the tattoos. I was like, why would Joker get tattoos? Why?
There's a J in the shape of a teardrop.
Yeah, which is not Jason Todd. By the way, he's not Jason Todd.
Mr. Todd.
He's not. He's Joker. I'm
Todd.
happy about that. Screw you, fanboys. Sorry, that was just personal.
That's sexist.
Fan people.
Thank you. Gender neutral pronouns, please.
Okay. You damn
20
millennials.
It's 2016, Steven. Thanks, Obama.
But like, I said to you something along the lines of like, it's a very modern interpretation of the Joker, but it's also a good combination of everything. Like he has a lot of elements of the Mark Hamill animated series
He
Joker.
does, but I mean-
and then the voice kind of Heath Ledger.
He had a
but
great
then
voice.
also the mobster kind of thing of
Well-
Jack Nicholson, but then also I felt a lot of Cesar Romero in there too. Like
He was a realistic Joker. I feel like if this were to actually happen in real time, that we had metahumans and Superman and Batman and whomever it is,
very hyper realistic.
it's very hyper realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, if this were to happen, if somebody like Jack Nicholson's Joker showed up, they'd be like, nah.
And it's
like,
like-
it wouldn't be the
like-
same effect. But this guy, I mean, he looks like he belongs in the mafia. He's like like he's got that gang banging kind of
Right.
feel to
He
him.
would not have a parade in Gotham City playing Prince in the background.
I mean, he might. Prince is pretty sweet.
Just.
Oh God.
I don't remember any other lyrics
I
in the
know
song.
he but no, I mean, he felt like he's. I mean, they show scene. He's in a club, like doing gang business.
Also,
in a
actually,
club.
and that actually showed me. I actually like some of the tattoos he has, like that hand tattoo.
Oh, that was so cool.
I really dig that. Like it's just right here.
Just like
It's
this.
super cool because it's like he straight up can just like make that smile that he doesn't have. And by the way, the grills.
Well, I mean, when you look at them in the movie, they're close. You see a close up of his face. Like there are several scenes where he like really leans into the camera because he's leaning into a person.
It's clear that Batman punched out his teeth.
Or
It's
something
not
has
like
happened.
ooh, I did this to be street
They're
cred.
not grills. I mean, it's individual, and it's not all of them. There's individually capped teeth.
And you saw
You
like
can
there's like
see-
window frames in there.
There's
too.
a couple of window, which is what happens when you crack a tooth, and even the bottom teeth aren't done like that.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, I really think that either Batman knocked his teeth out or something has happened.
And I just like the fact that the Joker was so different, but it wasn't at all copying off of Heath Ledger. It wasn't all copying off a Joker. It was just very influenced by everything. And somehow I looked at this and I was like, this is comic book Joker. And it's a Joker that I could definitely see having a conversation with Batman.
Yeah.
Like I could see them doing a live action version of Killing Joke with this
Yeah,
Joker.
he's completely standalone. He doesn't have to
Yeah.
rely on anyone. He draws from the past masters, but he makes it his own. He owns it.
But
Those are
also
really
speaking of
guys.
Batman, I love the Batman cameo in this. It really
it's
made it feel like a complete
Connected.
universe. But I loved seeing him even for the brief moment with Deadshot because it just it also kind of made me feel like, oh, Batman doesn't kill people anymore. Thank you, God.
I will never say that about Joker and Harley ever again, but they had a beautiful romance. Like, there's a scene where Enchantress is showing the whole cast what they really want. Like, she's looking into their mind's eye, more or less, and showing them what they really want. And there's this, scene that actually made me a little, oh.
Yeah, it was
and,
like Jared Leto with out the makeup and he looked
he's
like
in a
30 Seconds
suit.
to Mars, Jared Leto, and
And she's wearing
actually his
rollers
teeth,
in her
if you
hair.
notice his teeth are bigger and exaggerated and
Yes.
has a huge smile and
And, she had a baby. And, as she comes out of the dream, she's like, he married me. I was like, oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
really sweet. And then there's, a couple of scenes where Joker comes for Harley. He comes to get her.
Actually, a great Joker moment in this. I loved when they just stormed them on the rooftop, and the one guy has a machine gun, and he's like, "Come on, baby!"
Yeah.
I was just like, "That's Joker!" I was like, "That's the freaking Joker!" I was so happy.
I'm coming for you, Mr. J.
Yeah, and also freaking awesome roll she did off of that.
That was
landed
so
in
cool.
heels, toppled over, and then
She's
got
a
back up,
boss.
keep running.
I will never be that good.
I loved Amanda Waller. I love all of that.
Oh my god, the scene where she kills everyone.
I love that.
Oh, it was
Because
so beautiful.
I told you, I was like, I would be more shocked if she didn't kill
But it was
everyone.
just, and I expected it from her, but literally, they're packing up shop, and she just pop, 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 pop. All of
None
her.
of them had clearance, and it's just like, oh, okay.
It was all her interns, and these people she's been working with the whole movie, and I expected from Amanda Waller,
Right.
but not at that level of intensity, and that was so planned out. You knew she had premeditated this,
Right.
and that's what got me, was the fact that it was obviously premeditated. I was like, oh.
The after credit scene, the mid credit scene, I should say. I don't know if there's a complete after credit scene. I don't think there is.
think so.
But the mid credit
I
scene,
understand.
with Bruce Wayne coming in, she knows he's Batman. I love that.
She knows he's Batman, and he knows she knows he's Batman.
Right.
But the comment she makes about better stop working late nights because he looks tired.
Then he turns around and he's like, nope, I got a Justice League coming your way, girl.
But it's
if
not
you
that.
mess with me.
It's just the fact that not only does they both know each other knows, but that affirmation was oh.
Yeah, it was great because it was just you know me, I know you, shut up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Spoiler alert: Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that was.
That was your normal scream.
Ah!
That's what he does when he gets frightened. He's like one of those goats, and he just faints.
Anyway, we've pretty much gone on and on about what we like. I'm pretty sure that's all the positives in the movie. But in terms of negatives, what did you have any problems with the movie? Because I have
had a
one
couple.
problem. I have a few little gripes with the movie, but I really do think it's one of the best comic movies I've seen in a very long time.
I did not like that Enchantress was more or less the villain. She
Yeah.
is she's a member of Suicide Squad, and I understand what they did with it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it wasn't poorly executed. I mean, the villain isn't the point of this movie. The point of the movie, it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like,
Right.
I mean, even though that was a great villain.
Like Ronan, like he was fine.
Yeah, but he's not the point. The
Right.
point
And
is
Enchantress is fine.
yeah, it's a buddy cop
Yeah.
superhero movie. That's the point, except they're villains. But I didn't like her. Her dress was banging though. Love her outfit.
Yeah.
They did a
Come
great
with
job.
me, where is your
She basically
army?
sexy dances for like an hour because she's doing this spell, and the whole time, like they show her, she's always like,
I feel like they were like, all right, just have a jiggling CGI figure and just superimpose
Right
Cara
here.
Delevingne's head like right there. It's just the whole time. It's
the
great.
whole time. But so a lot of these characters people don't know. Like, you know, most people don't know Enchantress or Captain Boomerang or Katana
Or
or Killer
Deadshot,
Croc.
really.
A lot of
I
people don't
mean,
know Deadshot. Most people know Harley Quinn and
Joker.
Joker and Batman.
And,
which is fine.
and Killer Croc, I feel like people have an association with.
That's true.
Like,
That's
yeah.
true. But still, so there's a scene where Captain Boomerang is, of course, you know, he's stealing diamonds because that's what he does.
With a vacuum cleaner.
with a little shop bag.
I love that,
A little
yeah.
dirt devil. And I was like, oh, that's so you. And he's got this guy with him, this friend, I guess he's helping him. And he, of course, you know, throws the boomerang
kills
at
him
him
'cause he doesn't
and
want to
kills
kill
him
others.
because he's Captain Boomerang.
Right.
And then the lightning shows up. And Flash is there. And my heart went, oh. It was like a negative heart boner. Like it went in. I like sucked it in like it was a cold pool.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the Justice League movie until I have
It's just they didn't need that. They didn't need the Flash. And I can understand. No, that's not true. They needed the Flash because people don't know Captain Boomerang is a Flash villain.
Right.
So they
you would
needed
just
him.
assume, oh, that's like the B-level villain that they made up for the movie.
Yeah, and most, like when I watched it, at first I was upset, but then I thought they need this because if you came into this only knowing 3 characters, you're like, who the hell's Captain Boomerang? That's a
Yeah.
stupid name, which it is. But
Agree, yeah.
he's the Flash's villain, which is fine. I hate the Flash. I hate this Flash. I hate him. I hate him, Steven. I hate him. Call Hollywood.
I got that. I'm trying.
Tell them.
I'm trying.
Tell them they're breaking my heart.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go eat some ice cream.
There,
Go on Rocky Road
There.
with marshmallows. Flash has a lot of captains. Captain Cold, Captain Boomerang. Everybody there is awarding captainship.
Lieutenant Hot. So before this gets any more rambled, so yes, ultimately we both really like the
Loved it.
movie. I really love it. I think I'm gonna like it more and more. I think about it the more I watch it, the more
I'm gonna go see it again.
This is my second time. I'll go see it a third.
I could recommend it for any reason whatsoever. It's because of this moment right here.
We had to restart the camera. Okay.
We don't have to know anything about superheroes or villains or anybody to go into this movie. It's fun, it's light, it's dark, it's sad, it tugs on your emotions. It makes, I mean, I jumped. There were several scenes where I was like, huh,
Yeah.
like it startled me.
And I mean, the audience loved it. They,
The audience
they
laughed.
applauded. They applauded
The
the
audience
very
laughed.
end.
But here's my thing. When you left the movie the first time, you looked up Diablo.
El Diablo.
You never heard of him. I mean, you've heard of him, but you know, that is what gets me. It's a movie
Exactly.
that will take people like us, older, younger, whomever, and go, I wonder. And
Right.
look it up, and they'll get more involved, and the love and the fan base of comic books and superheroes will grow.
Exactly, and I think for us being 2 seasoned comic book fans, like it made me want to
Seasoned.
read more, and like
Yeah.
I feel like if a
I'm gonna
kid
go
goes
back
into
and read
this,
my Suicide
not a
Squad.
kid, but like a 14-year-old who hasn't read comics before, it goes like, I'm really interested in Suicide Squad
Yeah,
now,
like-
or like Diablo, or Harley Quinn, or Joker, or Deadshot, or just
Katana or Enchantress,
any of
even the
these.
smaller characters from this movie, as we said, seasoned comic book veterans, I want a movie that I can go into and enjoy, and then see it inspire other people.
Exactly. But all of that is just our opinion, guys. What did you think of Suicide Squad? Spoiler filled in the comments and everything. Did
If
you
you
like
hated
it? Did
it,
you
don't
hate
tell
it?
us.
Yeah,
I will
mean,
find you.
If you have a legitimate reason, though, that's cool. If it's because the camera angle was just off by a centimeter, then go home. Get off the internet. Whatever it is, comment below and let us know.
I don't read the comics, he does, so let him know. Share with everyone.
Hashtag subscribe!
Your mom, your grandma, your auntie.
And you can follow me on the Instagrams and on the tweeters if you want.
No.
Not on the tweeters. I never tweet, but I tweet when I make
He
videos.
Instagrams
so
like none other.
I
Oh my gosh.
Instagram the crap out
He's
of
like
videos.
a wasted white girl. I'm gonna Instagram my phone. You should like this video and share it. Did we say that?
Yeah,
Did we say
anyway.
that? Add that.
Anyway.
Add that in. We're gonna go now.
And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Steven. This is Candace. We've got to do some nerdy news sometime soon. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Get out.
Ah!